one of the word that has been fitted into the dictionary of our mind is corona. So if you're someone who has corona, or who is quarantined, or also who doesn't have corona, this video is going to be very helpful for you. My name is Neha Bhatia. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel and hit the bell button and like the video, please make sure that you do it so that we can help you more and more through these videos. Well, today I'll be talking about one very important topic here. In the last few months, a lot of my clients have come to me saying that, you know what, there's a lot of corona out there, there's a lot of there's lockdown happening. So they're kind of in fear all the time. I notice a lot of people are in fear at this moment, right? And there are people who have got corona, and I've healed them with my healings, and they've come out of it. It took them a little bit of a time, but they did come out of it. So please understand, why are you inviting corona, or when are you inviting corona? Number one, please know, whenever you're watching the news and you're watching it a lot of times without putting a filter in your mind, it will go inside your mind. Imagine if you start to say to yourself, I am depressed, I am depressed, I am depressed, or somebody starts to say to you, you look depressed, you look depressed, you look depressed. So what will happen? All of a sudden you will start to feel depressed if there is no filter, right? So if you don't have a filter around your mind, then naturally you're going to invite it. Number two, if you have started to believe that this is a corona time, this is a corona kal that people are saying more often. So if you have started to believe it, then there is a huge chance that, I don't know, corona will come to you or not, but definitely there's this fear that has developed in you, and that will directly attack your immune system. So please understand that if you're not putting a filter, and if you have believed that this is a corona time, so what are you really focusing on? Can you not feel that it is your time? It is a time and opportunity for you to grow, to take advantage of the situation and help other people, maybe, you know. So when this situation started around a year ago, I remember making a video, and I made the same kind of a video wherein I mentioned that this is an opportunity for each one of us to once again be together. So what are you making a meaning out of it, what you're listening? Then you're inviting it. The third thing, if you're listening to a lot of what's happening, or you're believing in what's happening in the media, it is definitely going to affect your immune system, right? So this is for people, of course, who don't have it, which is great, congratulations. But people who have it, what needs to be done? So number one, people who already have corona, I want you to immediately go and buy the book The Placebo. It is one of the best books that I've read, to understand how the mind works, to understand how what you start to believe and it starts to manifest, especially when it comes to your health. Okay. So first thing is, just go and buy Placebo. Second thing, please make sure that you are doing some kind of a breath work at least twice a day if you have corona. Now, what is breath work? See, understand that we release a lot of toxins with a few things, right? Number one, of course, is urine. We go and pass the urine, stool, and toxins go out, right? So breath is one of the most powerful, the most precious thing that we have with us. It's a gift to us by which we can just release the toxins. So if you're not doing any kind of a pranayam, any kind of a breath work, then there's a huge chance that these thoughts and this fear will develop more in you. But if you start to do breath work on a regular basis, if you want, you can come and learn with us as well. Maybe Kapalbhati or Bhastrika. Of course, some of them are not suggested to people who have corona, but then people who have any kind of a flu for that matter. But if you start to do breath work at least twice a day, automatically what will happen is you will start to see that you're more in the present situation, or you're more in the present moment, and you understand what your present situation is, and you'll start to see, okay, you know what, this is going to be all right. Otherwise, we don't usually accept what's happening around us, right? We have this fear all of a sudden that develops. I know many of my clients have come to me and they say, oh no, Neha, you know what, it's going to be a very difficult time, and what if I get, then all my family is going to suffer, and they are also might get it. So it's like it's like we have kind of started to feel that it is kind of a ghost. You remember when we were kids, our grandmother used to read out the story to us, say, don't go out in the evening because there is this black bear, he's just all around and he might catch you. So this is the kind of a fear that has, of course, been developed, and we have developed it, and by talking again and again about it, we have developed it inside of us, right? So if you have corona, the second thing that you need to do is breath work. When you really do a lot of breath work, morning and evening, what starts to happen is that you start to be more in the present moment. Okay. The third thing, please make sure that you're eating healthy. Now this is something that, see, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you, when we eat healthy, when we are not eating this kind of a food, spicy food, or burgers, pizza, whatever. I know if you have corona, definitely you're gonna take care of your health, but please understand that when we eat these kinds of food which is spicy, it is more low in energy, and whenever we go low in energy, there are more chances of thinking wrong, thinking negative, thinking more about ourselves and others in a negative way. So when you take care of your health and start to eat more of sattvic food, more of energy food, more of plant food, let's say if you start to eat more of plant food, what will start to happen is that you will stay more connected and grounded and with your own self, right? The fourth thing is that write down your health goals. What do you want to look like? What do you want to feel like? What kind of a body that you want? What kind of an immunity that you want in the coming days and months, years? Just write down your health goals, at least 20. It's not just about the mind, it's about the body. And once the body and mind is in that alignment, all of a sudden you will start to feel a change in yourself. Okay, so please write down health goals no matter what, and start to read it every single day if you have corona. Another thing that I would really like you to do is, which is the most important, and I do it uh, a lot when I get sick. It's very rare that I get sick, and it's been, I think, 10 to 12 years I had taken a medicine. Like, it's been 10 to 12 years I had not taken a single medicine. Even I had dengue around 5 years ago, and I just healed myself, and I took the healings from a healer, and I was up and running and up and in energy within 5 to 7 days. I'm not joking. Of course, it took a little bit of more time as well to recover completely, but without going to the hospital, without taking the medicines, I was absolutely fine. A lot depends on what you eat, how you feel, right? And everything comes out at the end of the day how you feel about it. So this is another thing that I would like you to do. Please write down your health goals. When you write it, you will start to feel that this is where you want to be, and where you are right now, you definitely don't want to be there, right? So next thing that I truly recommend everybody is, start to watch some funny movies or funny shows. See, when we watch something funny, what happens is we laugh, right? And when we laugh, we release endorphins, and when we release endorphins, there is this energy that builds up in us, and usually what we are releasing is, what are the chemicals that we are releasing because of fear? A lot of adrenaline, right? A lot of this rush and this restlessness, this anxiety. This is not going to help us. So when you laugh, number one, of course, you are just switching off from what's actually happening, and you're bringing yourself in the present moment, right? And the next thing that I love doing, even if I'm really sick, which rarely happens, like I said, I will sing and I'll dance. I'll dance little, whatever I can, or I'll sing for sure, right? If I cannot sing very loud, I'll just sing or chant some mantras. So what is happening while I'm doing that? Again, I'm just bringing myself in the present moment. And fear is what? Fear is all about thinking about the future. What's going to happen? What if this happens to me? What if this happens to my family members, right? And last and the most important of all, that I do it on a regular basis, is listen to some knowledge in the morning. Like, you're watching this YouTube video, it is also knowledge, but listen to a lot of knowledge. Listen to some gurus or some podcast, some trainers, people who talk about health. Just listen to that. You know what will happen? Of course, you will come in the present moment, but at the same time, when a situation like this happens, a lot of time our self-talk is wrong with our own selves, isn't it? We are talking wrong to our own selves. There's this negative self-talk going on. So when you start to put in the knowledge, the right self-talk will automatically develop. This is one of the most important point. And honestly, I start my day with listening or reading something, so that I can just put something immediately in the morning. And I've been doing it for years, because kind of create a you kind of plant a seed in your own mind, so that this seed that you have planted, it starts to show you the results every single day. During the day and the evening, you will feel more and more fresh. So start to do all this in the morning times, and you see that no corona or nothing on this planet can stop you to be that healthy the way you want it. Okay, so please understand, I'm not saying that it is not there. Of course, there is we've been talking about it, we know it, we have to be careful, take all the precautions, wear the mask. But please know that a lot happens because of our own belief system, because of our own feelings that we feel. So if you start to just follow these 5 6 steps that I just mentioned on a regular basis, take up a challenge for 7 days. And when you have this goal, the health goal, and related to that you can also have some other goal as well, professional goal, let me tell you, you will come out of it very beautifully, and you will always have a story to share with everyone. You can always share it with me as well. So I hope you like this video, and thank you so much. If you think that you would want to share with somebody else, you would want to share this video with somebody else and help them as well, please 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 share with them. And this is a message, this is a very emotional video for me, because a lot of people have come to me and they've talked about it, and I really genuinely want to help you all. So if you want a free healing as well, you can just write to us, and we will tell you the further process. It is absolutely free of cost, and we will heal you, we'll send you the healings, and we'll tell you a step-by-step method to come out of it and stay more healthy and fit. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe to this channel, please do like this video, and don't forget to hit the bell button. And also we have our another series going on, which is for communication and training and business. Please make sure that you're regularly connected over there as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next video with a very powerful message. Thank you. Bye.